Hi YouTube, this is Fix Your iPhone 3G, 3GS 4. Today I'm going to do a little video tutorial on showing how you to fix your no SIM installed issues with the iPhone 3G and 3GS. Now when you install a SIM card in there, the iPhone does not recognize it. It says no SIM. Okay, and sometimes for some iPhones, if you press on the SIM tray hard enough and put some pressure on there, you may get signal, you may not, it depends. Okay, so it looks like we have no signal. So what we're going to do is basically we're going to turn the phone off. And what you will need for this tutorial is a Phillips screwdriver, plastic sponger, plastic suction cup to take off the screen. Okay, so let's get started. What we're going to do is basically we're going to take the two screws on the bottom of the iPhone. Then we're going to use the suction cup and carefully pull out the screen. Okay, be careful to not pull all the way out because there's three cables that connects the screen to the logic board. So what you wanted to do is, using your plastic sponger, remove the pin, the cable 1, 2, and 3 from the iPhone here. Here's one cable, two cable, and then here's your third cable, which is that little tiny cable right here. You have to lift up on this little tap here so that you could pull out the cable there. There you see, carefully. Alright, now here we got the screen. What happened is that when you insert the SIM card in there, this little pin right here needs to be pushed down. So it tells the logic board that a SIM card is inserted. Okay, so if this pin is sitting way too low when your SIM card is inserted, it doesn't touch that. It doesn't push this little pin here down. It still connects to this other pin here, which tells the logic board that a SIM card is not installed, and that's why you get the error earlier. So the logic board is not going to read your SIM card. What we could do is we could use a flathead Phillips screwdriver, and what we need to do is basically we just need to push it on this little pin here. Be careful not to break it off. We need to push it high enough so it sits up a little bit, so when you insert the SIM card in, it will push this little pin down. Just like that. Okay, hopefully that did the trick. So I'm going to just see if that's going to push down the pin or not. And it looks like it will. If you can see here, right here, that when you push the SIM card down, there is a little gap between this pin here and the other one. Okay, so when your pin, your syringe card trace comes down, if you can see a little gap in between this one and that pin, then it will work. If you still see that when you insert the pin, a SIM card in there, these pins are still touching, then it does not work. Okay, so when the SIM is pushed down, it needs to push on this little thing so that it disconnects from the other one. which will tell the logic board that a SIM card is inserted in the tray. Okay. Alright, so let's see if that's gonna do the trick for us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna insert the screen back on there. The first thing is there's these 3 cables. Right, there's the smaller one here, which is number 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and 3. All right, so we're gonna put this little one here first into this slot right there, and then the second one into this one, and then the third into that other slot there. Okay, so what we need is we need to guide this cable slowly into that hole, and once we get it in there, what we need to do is basically we need to push this little flap here down. Alright, so it tightens it up. Alright, next we're going to push this right in place, and then the last cable right here, which is cable number 1, onto the other side slot, so that it snaps it nicely right on. Alright, what we're going to do is that we're going to put the glass right back on. And just for our purposes, I'm not going to put the screw on yet. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the phone. Sorry, this is a 3G and it's a little slow here. Alright, now what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to put the SIM card in. There you go, it works. Alright, so all we need to do now is just basically put the 2 screw right back on, and we're done. If this video helps you, please like it, thumbs up. It's really going to help me a lot since this is my first video. And please subscribe. Thank you.